All right, you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive right in because I don't want to go over the 30 minutes, and there's a lot to talk about today. So welcome to our first new coach Zoom. I'm gonna put my notes up here by the camera so I can look at you guys and not be creepy. I hope you are enjoying the new coach university so far. I try not to throw too much information at you guys and overwhelm you, because if you have been surfing around your coach online office at all, there is a ton of information and it can be overwhelming. So one of the things I want to do today is I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to poke around my coach online office just to kind of show you a couple of things that are good to know, how to find them, and kind of point you in the right direction, because I don't want you guys to just dive in and try to take everything in, because there's a lot in there that you actually don't need to know right now. As a brand new coach, you don't need to worry about what a 5-star diamond is doing. We'll get you there, and you'll learn as you go, but there's no need for you to wrap your head around some of that bigger business stuff at this point in time. But if at any point you are running into a situation where you're not sure what the next step is because we haven't talked about it or something like that, obviously reach out to me. I'm here. I will feed you information as fast as you want it. But my goal is to not overwhelm you guys, because that doesn't do anybody any good. So I am going to share my screen with you really quick. Okay. All right. So this is my coach online office. So when you go to teambeachbody.com, you log in. Here, I'll back up one step. If you haven't done this yet, I'm going to show you how to get to it really quick. So you go to teambeachbody.com, you log in, you click coach online office. If you have watched the welcome video that is pinned at the top of our Team Ignite page, which I hope all of you have, you should have seen this, because there's a couple of things in there that I have you guys do. But this is just kind of the front page. I'm just going to kind of go through it really quick with you. This is going to show your rank, contact information for your upline. It should be me in all of these. Maybe I'm not your direct upline sponsor, but I'm definitely your upline diamond and star diamond. Some of you right here may actually have a number of coaches in your downline already. Don't get freaked out by that. And then there's another place to see it here. If you go to your graphical genealogy, you don't even need to worry about this right now, but you may actually see some names in here if you happen to be poking around. Don't freak out by that. One of the really cool things about the way that Beachbody has set up the genealogy and compensation plan is that so you are placed on either my left leg or my right leg. So anytime I put someone on that same leg after you're going to see them in your organization, and anything that they are ordering or that their team is producing is actually going to add to your volume bank and your paycheck. So it's not just the coaches that you bring onto your team, it's anyone that joins the team after you. So that is really cool, and that is why we work so hard together as a huge team to kind of encourage each other and help each other reach our goals, because you never know who's affecting your paycheck, right? You want to encourage everybody. We're all here to help one another reach our business goals. Here's where you can kind of check out your volume, your right leg and your left leg. Mine are very unbalanced, and we'll get to that later when we talk about volume and compensation. So yours may be fairly similar. Yours may be very unbalanced, and it doesn't even matter at this point. We'll get to that when you guys get closer to diamond, but I just want you to know, if you're looking for volume stuff, it's right here. Right here is where you're going to see your Success Club points. So I've had one person order a challenge pack so far for the month of May, so I have 2 Success Club points. If this number is not what you think it should be, now it takes about 24 hours for it to update. So like if somebody ordered something from me today, I wouldn't see it change to 4 points until tomorrow. So don't get alarmed if it doesn't show up immediately that day. But if at any point your Success Club points are not what you think they are, you can expand this and see where they are coming from. You can click these numbers right here and see coaches that ordered. If there were any refunds, you may see a negative right here. So that might be something that you weren't aware that happened if somebody sent a challenge pack back. New customers and adjustments to customer points. So this may explain a little bit about where your Success Club points are coming from and where they're not coming from. If it still isn't what you think it should be, reach out to me and then we may get in contact with Coach Relations and try to get that fixed. So the next thing I want to make sure you guys have done, and again, this is repeating a little bit, but in case you haven't watched the video, I want you to go ahead and get yourself set up for direct deposit if you haven't done that yet, so that you guys aren't waiting for a paper check to come in the mail. Those can get lost, obviously. So just go up here to My Business, My EFT Management, and then from this drop-down menu, you're going to choose US EFT and then enter your banking information. And that'll get you all set up. The business week does run from Thursday morning to Wednesday night, midnight East Coast time, so 9 p.m. Pacific time. And then there's a 1-week processing period for your paycheck. So let's say today is Thursday. So let's say somebody ordered something from me yesterday, right? It's the last day of the business week. And I got a paycheck this morning, but that order from yesterday is not going to be in my paycheck until a week from today, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, ask me questions. The next thing I want you guys to do is go to My Business and My Preferred Placement. I want you guys to set your preferred placement. This just means that when you have someone join your team as a coach, either a business builder or a discount coach, doesn't matter, they're signing up as a coach, they're either going to go on your left leg or your right leg. If you are signing up the first person, reach out to me first, let me know so I can take a look at where you are in my organization and recommend which side you're going to put them on. When you get to that point, I will explain to you why we are doing things the way we're doing them, because it's going to be a little bit different for everybody depending on whether you are on my right or my left. But my goal is to help you guys grow your paychecks as quickly as possible. So I promise you I'm giving you good advice. But what you're going to do is enter your coach ID, which is back on the homepage, and then choose either right or left. I don't ever use these other options. I only ever choose right and left. And then you're going to save it and then just go back to what you were doing. Your coach ID is right here on your homepage. To get to Emerald, all you guys need is one person on your left and one person on your right. And so as you are signing coaches onto your team, with each enrollment, I just want you guys to go back and forth, right and left, right and left, right and left, and keep it even. Because to get to Diamond, you need 4 on each side. So we want to keep it even. Once your Diamond is pretty secure, then we'll get a little bit more strategic about growing, if your volume is really unbalanced, about growing the low side so that you can get more volume bonuses in your paycheck. So that's down the road, but I just want you guys to kind of have that in the back of your mind. You're just going to go right and left with every enrollment, and that is how you do it. The next thing, this coach breaking news, this is just some kind of little news bulletins that they put out, good things for you guys to know. Most of this stuff is going to be in the announcements at the beginning of the weekly national wake-up calls on Monday mornings. But some of it isn't, so this is just kind of a good thing to check. I come and skim this in the morning when I'm doing my business hour from 5:30 to 6:30. I just come check that out. And then another cool thing is if you are thinking about running your own challenge group, but you're really nervous because you have no idea what to post. You don't have a fitness background. You've only even done one round of the 21-day Fix Yourself. You don't even know where to start. Come to Sales and Marketing, Challenge Group Tools, Challenge Group Guides. Pick the program you're running your challenge group for. A lot of times it's going to be the 21-day Fix. And I toggle back and forth between the 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme Challenge Group Guide just to give you kind of a mix. There's actually a multi-program one in here, so if you've got people doing a bunch of different programs, but just click on Daily Coaching Guide, and it is literally a PDF file of a post a day that you can copy and paste. They give you a script as a little security blanket. So if you want to post your own thing, go for it. But if your brain's not working that morning, or you're nervous, or you don't know what to say, they tell you what to say. So those tools are there for you. And then under news and training, okay, so go to the training tab. And information that you need to know at various points in your business is broken up into different ranks. So like I said before, you guys do not need to dive in and consume all of this. As a brand new coach, this stuff down here should not concern you, honestly. Don't even worry about it. And don't even go look at it, because I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed. I would check out the Getting Started tab and check out the Coach tab. Once you feel comfortable with that stuff and you're kind of, getting into the inviting process and whatnot, go ahead and check out Emerald and Ruby. And we're going to talk about Emerald and Ruby in a couple of weeks during the New Coach University. So just maybe this week and maybe the early part of next week, go over these first two. And that's it. Don't do anything crazy. Don't dive in more than that. And then, we'll go from there as you guys start to move forward in your business, and everybody is going to move at a different pace. So that's why that stuff is there and it's available to you. So the second you feel like you're ready to shoot for that next goal, now you know where to find that information. I wanted to talk to you guys about Success Club today. You're going to hear a lot of chatter about Success Club, hitting Success Club 5 or Success Club 10, and incentives and trips and this and that and whatever. And what the heck is Success Club, right? So Success Club is back probably about, maybe 5 years ago, when the coaching network was really starting to expand, and Beachbody wanted to figure out how to help more new coaches get started on the right foot. They kind of took a look at the coaches that were doing really well and tried to figure out the common denominator. What were all of these coaches doing every single month that was helping them grow their business? And the common denominator was that they were all helping at least 3 to 5 people per month with a challenge pack. We're not talking about 25 people. We're not talking about 50 people. 3 to 5 people per month was on average what was happening in people's businesses who were moving forward. Some of them, obviously, the more people you help, the faster your business is going to grow. But I am not a 20 Success Club points a month kind of person, and my business is doing just fine. So it's not necessary to be hitting 25 or 50 or whatever people per month to grow your business. So how do you get Success Club points? For each challenge pack that you help someone with, and a challenge pack is whichever workout program they decide in conversation with you, their coach, is going to be the best fit for them. And I always tell people the best workout is the one that you're going to do. So we find out what they enjoy, what their schedule looks like. Do they have any physical limitations? Maybe they can't lift weights. Maybe size is a better option for them, or PIO. What kind of things have they tried in the past that they have seen results from or didn't? Is there anything they absolutely hate to do? Some people really hate cardio, and so maybe Insanity is not a good idea. So whichever workout is going to be something that they stick with is going to be the best fit, in my opinion. So you guys have that conversation. The challenge pack comes with a 30-day supply of Shakeology. They get 30 days access to Beachbody On Demand to take sneak peeks at the other programs. They get you as a coach. They get access to our challenge group for that accountability and support. you know, and so when you're talking to somebody about a challenge pack, you want to place the value in that, that accountability and support and the network and the family that comes with it, because that's not something you're going to get when you order the 21-day fix off of Amazon. And everything comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee too. So I always tell people that are hesitant to, you know, to make that jump. I'm like, hey, do a full round of the fix. If you don't like it, if it's not working, send it back. In 21 months of coaching, I've literally never had that happen. So that is a challenge pack. You get 2 points, 2 Success Club points for each person that does that. So if you help 3 people with a challenge pack, you've got 6 Success Club points. So you've hit that minimum threshold of 5 points to qualify for Success Club for the month. Awesome, right? Easy. 3 people. If for some reason someone does not want to order a workout program, but they just want a bag of Shakeology, they have 2 options. They can do a one-time purchase. And if they do that, the shipping is charged by weight. So I want to say it's like $12 or something. But if they do it on Home Direct, which is auto ship, and it'll go out every 30 days, shipping's only $2. So they save about $10 and can obviously cancel it, send it back, do whatever. Excuse me. If they don't like it. So I always tell people that. I'm like, hey, save yourself some money. Go ahead and order it on Home Direct. And then I will check in with you, you know, in 3 weeks or so to see how you're doing, how you like it, how you're feeling. That way there are no surprises. You give them a heads up their second bag is coming. Do they want to switch flavors? You know, whatever. So they, you know, they're comfortable with that Home Direct option. That'll give you 1 Success Club point. Now, a bag of Shakeology is $130 at retail price. There's always a challenge pack on promotion for $140. Even if it's the club challenge pack, which is 90 days access to Beachbody on demand, plus a bag of Shakeology is $140. So they could, you know, if they love going to the gym, they can stream it on their phone. If they, you know, they don't want to commit to a program, it gives them access to a bunch of different trainers. I've had people give the DVDs away as gifts if they end up ordering Insanity or something like that. Whichever one is $140 that month, but it's just a better value. So I always tell people about that. And I don't think I've ever had somebody order just a bag of Shakeology unless they do it without talking to me first. So 2 points for challenge pack, 1 point for Home Direct Shakeology order. If they do a one-time purchase of Shakeology, that is not a Success Club point. If they only order a workout program, that is not a Success Club point. So those are the 2 ways you can earn. You're going to hear talk about Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Beachbody likes to do various little incentives every month for you hitting Success Club. Last month I got a sampler pack of the performance line that I was able to give away in my coaching sneak peek. Sometime, like I think this, or just in April, it was an apron, like a Shakeology apron. So it's just fun little stuff that you can either keep for yourself, you know, if it's a product you've never tried before and you want to give it a shot, or, you know, stuff that you can give away to prospective clients or coaches, use in the sneak peek, whatever. Just a little thank you gift for doing your job, which is awesome. Sometimes there are different prizes based on if you hit Success Club 5 or Success Club 10. Sometimes there aren't. The main thing is the speed at which your business is going to grow. So you set your goal, you figure out, you know, how fast you want this to grow, and then you go from there with your Success Club points. For me personally, Success Club 10 is my goal every month, Success Club 10 and beyond. Just because I hit Success Club 10 does not mean I stop working for the month and stop talking to people about challenge packs. It just means I've hit my bare minimum. So my goal for me personally is to always hit it by the 15th of the month. That way I'm not stressing at the end of the month. I'm not, you know, having to throw out crazy incentives for people to join my challenge groups, because then it makes you look salesy. And that is not fun. Nobody wants to feel like that. Nobody wants to experience the other end of that. So whatever goal you hit or you set for yourself for Success Club for the month, my recommendation is to try and hit it by the 15th. That way you can relax, and anything on top of that is icing on the cake. Incentives for hitting Success Club. Okay, so there's the monthly prizes. There is what we call success starters. So if you hit Success Club your first full month in the business, so if you sign up on the 2nd, that first month doesn't count. If you happen to hit Success Club, they'll take it. But if you don't, they wait and they give you the full calendar month to count as month 1. Excuse me. So the first 3 months you hit Success Club. The first month, you get to hop on a call with Carl Deichler, who's our CEO, and he is fantastic. He pumps me up every time I hear him talk. It's a great experience to be able to hop on a call with him and kind of hear his vision for the month and kind of what he sees us doing as brand new coaches and stuff like that. So that's definitely a goal to shoot for. And then if you hit it all 3 months in a row, your first 3 months as a coach, you actually earn yourself a ticket to Summit in Nashville, which is amazing because it's, first of all, it's $300 to get in. Summit is this huge convention party gathering of coaches every summer in Nashville. And I would love to see you all there next summer, which is the one that you'd be working toward. The one that's coming up the summer of 2016 has been cut off already. So you'd be working toward your Nashville ticket for 2017, which is fine because I'm not going to be there this year anyway. I'll be busy having a baby. So I'll be excited to meet you all next summer in Nashville. And it is 3 days of workshops, live workouts with the celebrity trainers. These workshops are with the top coaches. They are hand-selected by Beachbody Corporate to talk about, the topic they're assigned is something that is a very strong point for them in their business. So they might have the person that is the top recruiter via Instagram give a workshop on that. Or they might have the coach that has the highest number of coaches on their team hitting Success Club every month give a workshop about empowering your team and how to motivate them to hit Success Club every month. But these trainings are so awesome because the cool thing about this company is that there are no secrets. You can ask any coach what they're doing to see whatever level of success it is that they're seeing, and they will tell you. They'll share with you. There are no secrets because you doing well with your business is certainly not going to take away from their paycheck. There are so many people out there to help you guys. There are not enough coaches to go around, honestly. I know sometimes it might feel like there are a ton of coaches out there, but there are over 3 billion people in the United States, most of whom are overweight. And there are only about 10,000 coaches actively working the business. There are hundreds of thousands of coaches in the network, but a lot of them are discount coaches. There are not enough coaches to go around. There are so many people out there to help. And so everyone is so willing to come together as a team of coaches and help end that trend of obesity and, turn this thing around for Americans. So back to Summit. There are live workouts that you can sign up with the celebrity trainers. There are these training workshops from top coaches. My mama coach, Jessie Vandenberg, is actually a speaker at Summit this summer. So she's absolutely phenomenal and is who I have learned everything from. And now I'm passing that information down to you guys. So know that you are learning from one of the top coaches. Everything that I'm telling you is coming straight from her mouth. And there are different, incentive parties that you can earn your way into. And I went to my first one last summer and it was just awesome. It was totally life-changing and eye-opening and really lit a fire in my business. So that is absolutely a goal that you should all be shooting for, to earn yourself that ticket. So A, you don't have to pay for it, and B, so you can get there and experience that. my goal for next summer would be to rent a big house so that our team can all stay together and we can kind of powwow and mastermind and do stuff together. So I really hope to see all of you there if you earn your ticket. So that is the big incentive that you're working toward as a new coach. And then the big incentive that every coach is working toward all the time with Hitting Success Club is the yearly Success Club trip. Now, those of you that follow my Babies and Barbells page probably saw me posting about the cruise I went on back in March. That was this year's Success Club trip. It was an all expenses paid vacation for myself, one adult guest, and my 2 children to go on the Oasis of the Seas, which is the largest cruise ship on the water. You know, once you get on that ship, everything was taken care of. It was absolutely amazing. But the way you earn that trip is with your Success Club points. So every single Success Club point you earn is $10 toward the cost of your trip. Next year's trip is to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and it is awesome. And if that is something that you would like to get on the wait list for, because it is obviously sold out, but people are disqualified from going on the trip if they're not consistently hitting Success Club, and so spots do open up. So if that's something you're interested in working your way toward, I highly recommend getting on the wait list because you never know what can happen. Let me know if that's something you want to do and we'll get your name on there. And then you start racking up your Success Club points and earning dollars toward that trip so that when they call your name off the wait list, you've already earned, you know, half the cost of your trip or something like that. And if you're hitting Success Club 10 every single month for the calendar year, the cost of your trip is completely paid for. That's the way they set it up. So by hitting Success Club 10 every month last year, I got my cruise completely paid for, which is amazing. And even if I hadn't, even if I ended up owing, I don't know, $200 for my 5-day cruise for 4 people, I still call that a win. So anyway, Success Club trip every single year. You're rewarded for hitting Success Club every month in your business, and it's just awesome. I mean, I can't think of another way to explain it. So that is Success Club in a nutshell. And the reason they put so much emphasis on it is because if you're not hitting Success Club every single month, you're not doing those activities that are going to move your business forward. So if you guys are here to make a consistent income, whether it's $250 a month, $250 a week, or, you know, a full-time income, whatever you want that to be, if you want it to be consistent, hitting Success Club every month is what's going to get you there. So that's why there is so much emphasis put on that, so that you guys know you're doing the right activities. I think that is it for today. I don't want to run over, but if you guys have any questions whatsoever about any of this information, please post below this video so that we can have an open dialogue in the New Coach University training group, so the people that couldn't make it today are able to kind of chime in the discussion when they're able to watch the recording. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I hope you guys have a great rest of the afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow.